Where did we get this from?
Probably. Is it out of Florida?
Came out, no, Oregon.
Oh.
We found
Lord, ain't nothing in Oregon. I know this can't be good.
We found on Yahoo News, a man in Oregon had his 1996 Toyota Camry hot-wired and stolen last year. The 29-year-old car wasn't exactly the picture of health. It had a bumper sticker on the car that said, quote, "The book value of my car is one Baja Blast."
I was going to say, did the bumper sticker say, "Please take me"?
That's funny because a Baja Blast is good.
Yeah. So he had that car stolen, and about a month later, the car and the thief turned up, and the vehicle was a mess. The insurance company declared the car totaled at $1,700. The thief was a woman, and she was charged with unauthorized use of a possession of a stolen vehicle with felonies. But the man asked the judge to drop the charges against her in exchange for her to buy him a Mountain Dew Baja Blast to honor the bumper sticker. The judge, finding some comedy in it, agreed and told the defendant, "You worked out a smoking hot agreement here."
Seriously, it is your lucky day, lady.
He got his Baja Blast, and he didn't like it. He said, "I'm not a big soda guy. I was just a little curious."
He's just playing around with life. Like, he's just doing stuff. I love it.
Yeah. Maybe it's better if I'm actively eating a taco as well. Doesn't the Baja Blast come with... Isn't it a Taco Bell thing?
No idea.
Al, you know that? No? Is the Baja Blast a Taco Bell thing?
I know you can get it at the store now. They done.
Okay.
I think it's free range.
He was still fine with the deal. He said he just didn't want to see someone going to jail over stealing a $1,700 car. The judge did tell her, "Hey, listen, now that you've got this, we lesser charges, no major fines. You're not going to be charged with a felony." She's like, "Get your life together." And apparently the woman did. So anyway, it got me thinking, like, do you ever remember when you were younger, or heck, maybe even now, like with a coworker, like making a bad trade? Like you traded something and then it turned out to be a bad trade for yourself. 704-570-9595. What did you trade and it didn't go so well?
I feel like kids trade at lunch a lot.
Oh, yeah, totally.
But are we talking, we're talking bigger than...
So let me give you an example. I remember I wasn't an adult, but I was a kid. And I wanted my friend's skateboard. Skateboarding had taken off in the late 80s. And I had a Mongoose dirt bike. And I traded my Mongoose for the skateboard. And when my mom came home, the bike was always in the garage. She's like, "Where's that Mongoose? Where's your bike?" And I was like, "I traded it." She's like, "For what?" I said, "A skateboard."
I could see your mom.
Yeah. For what? For what? What'd you trade it for? With a Brooklyn accent. What'd you trade it for? You idiot.
Now go get it back.
I said I traded it for a skateboard, but like I want the skateboard. And she's like, "No, that's not a good trade." And she's right. The Mongoose was a little more expensive than the
you didn't
skateboard.
pay for it. So you're like, "I want a skateboard."
But sometimes the trade can work out in your favor too, by the way. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Like if you was getting the Mongoose instead of the skateboard.
Right. If you were on the other side of that trade. Right.
I'm trying to think of a different situation. Like, let's say, you traded, I don't know. You traded like a movie pass for like a lunch pass or something. You know what I mean? Like a free lunch certificate and a free movie certificate. And then all of a sudden, maybe it's like Wendy's and the tendies come out. And now you have the better deal because you get the new hot item from your free pass. And this other person over here is stuck with the movie pass, which sounded good to begin with. There's nothing good at the movies this weekend. What am I going to go see? You know what I mean? Anyway, if you made a bad trade, give us a shout, 704-570-9595. We'll talk about that. And coming up, did you know that this car was stolen, but speaking of cars, science says that birds poop on this particular car color more than any other car color. You think you know it?
Really? We are chosen by our car color? I thought it was just like, hey, if you were dumb enough to park under a tree, that's the relation.
No, apparently science says there's a little more to it.
Okay.
We'll tell you what car that is coming up in just a little bit, and your trade calls it. Show. We're talking about the strange trades that you made that weren't so good for one person. One person got the short end of the stick. A guy had his car stolen, and he said all he wanted was a Baja Blast. He wanted the person who stole the car, to buy the Baja Blast, which she did. And by the way, he drank the Baja Blast and didn't love it. But the judge let her off.
Yeah.
And I remember I traded my Mongoose bike for a skateboard for all but like 4 hours. Then my mom made me go get the skateboard back, and my friend was like,
You done lost
my
your
friend was
mind. Go
mad
get
at
that
me.
bike back.
And he's like, dude, we made a deal. He's like, at least can I keep it overnight? And I'm like, no, I don't think so. My mom wants it like back in the garage.
I have to come home with it, or
Yeah.
I'm in trouble.
Exactly. Hey, Jess, good morning.
Good morning.
Jess, what happened with your daughter?
My daughter in kindergarten was running a little keychain underground trade and would come home with a lot of different keychains. But then one day she came home with a fifth grader's working cell phone that she traded a keychain for the phone.
Your daughter is going to be running a Fortune 500 company one day, okay?
The art of the deal.
I'm not sure if I would have been proud or mad as hell.
Both.
How did you handle it, Jess?
It didn't really surprise me because she's that kind of kid.
Yeah.
But yes, the next day I went back to the school and
Yeah.
ashamedly handed it back in. And
I can imagine that other little girl's parents are probably like, yo, where's your phone? And she's like, never mind that. Look at the keychain I got.
That was cool. Rabbit's foot.
That's funny. Thanks, Jess. Somebody texted in and said, do you remember the story where the guy traded a paperclip and ended up getting a house? Can you follow that paper trail for us real quick?
I had to look it up, and I could find it on Reddit, but in 2005, this man started with one red, paperclip that he traded for something else and then kept trading up everything that he got. It took him 14 trades and 1 year, but he finally acquired a house just from the paperclip that was shaped like a fish.
That's not a bad little trade-out. 14 times you end up with a house. Hey.
But over a year or two.
Yeah.
That sounds to me like an urban legend, but
No, it's
I'm here
legit,
for
dude.
it.
I'm looking at it on Wikipedia.
Oh, because if it's on Wikipedia, of course it's true.
But look, it's got references.
They do have references up here.
Okay, all right.
He traded the movie roll for a 2-story farmhouse. He got a movie roll.
Huh. How do you trade a movie roll for an object?
He traded the snow globe to Corbin Burnson, the actor, for a role in the film Donna on Demand. And then he traded the movie roll for a 2-story farmhouse. But I'm guessing in 2000, in the spring of 2006, people were helping him. Just to get
people
him.
to move it along.
Just to move it along. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hold on. One more trade. Hey, good morning. How are you? Who's this again?
Lauren.
Hey, Lauren. So there was a trade that went down in the bathroom in school?
This just happened a week ago. I always take my nephew on Sundays to get him Matchbox cars at Walmart. And he said he was ready to go this past Sunday. And when we got to Walmart, I was like, okay, how many you want? I got $15 for you. And he was like, oh, I have a lot of money. And he pulled out at least $150 of 20s.
Uh-oh.
That's more than a trade.
He's selling all of his Matchbox cars in the bathroom for $20 a pop.
You're a hustler. Hey.
What grade is he in?
He's in kindergarten.
Oh, my goodness.
These are little
My
entrepreneurs.
brother has a comic store, so he sells all the comics and stuff like that. So he said he was just trying to provide for the family.
Oh, my God. He is a hustler, and I love it.
That's awesome. Thanks, Lauren. Somebody just texted in and said their daughter traded a paperclip for a piece of pizza.
Okay.
I like that.
By the way,
Give me something to eat.
that last lady needs to start charging rent to that kid, because if he's that smart to have that ring going, he's smart enough to pay rent.
Hey, it's Lauren from the Maney LauRen Morning Show. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and like this video. If you want to see more videos, you can always check out our behind the scenes content or our War of the Roses.